Hey guys, I'm Parnavi and welcome back to my channel. So recently I've been working from home for the past few months, but I think from now on I'm gonna start going back to the office more often. So I thought I would show you what I carry in my work bag. So actually recently I had to get a new bag for work because I have to carry my work PC back and forth, and the bag that I was using previously just couldn't handle all the weight from the PC and all the other things that were in that bag. And so I picked up a new bag from Zara, and it's kind of like a tote bag. So here is what it looks like, and it's like this pink shade, but it's kind of like a mix between like a nude pink and like a salmon pink shade, and it's really big, it's very spacious. It just opens up like this, and you can see everything inside. It doesn't have any other like smaller compartments, but it does have this smaller zipped up bag inside, and that's pretty much it. And it just clasps in the middle here. So yeah, this is the bag that I'm gonna start using from now on whenever I need to go into the office. And without further ado, let's get into everything that's in this bag. Okay, so first, the main thing that I would actually have in my work bag is my work PC, but that's not all that exciting, so I'll just go ahead and show you all the other things that I have in there as well. Okay, so the first thing that I see in here is this portable umbrella. Now I always have this with me wherever I go because the weather in Tokyo is very unpredictable and you never know when it's gonna rain or when it's gonna snow in the winter. So I always try to keep an umbrella with me, and it's a small like foldable one, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space and it's not heavy. So that is a must for me. And the next thing that I have in here is this black card case, and this has all of my name cards in it in case I need to go to a meeting and hand out cards for my company or anything like that. So I just keep them in this tiny little case. I've got my wallet, of course, and next I've got my bank book just in case I need to make a stop at the ATM. And I've also got these Nature's Valley snacks. I just keep them with me in case I need to go to a meeting or do something before or after work when I'm just like in a rush and I don't have time to grab a meal, or if I'm just like hungry when I'm out. So I always try to keep a snack with me just in case. The other kind of food related thing I have in here is gum. This is just like some raspberry and blueberry flavored gum, so I just keep that in there. Next, I've got hand cream, and this is just like lavender hand cream. Yeah, it's just like a very subtle hand cream, and I'm just gonna put some on my hand right now and use it actually. I think lavender or like lily or like any kind of floral scented hand creams are my favorite. I don't really like vanilla or like really sweet flavored like cosmetics or hand creams or anything like that, so I stick to the floral. Next thing that I have in here is another essential for me. They're just wireless earphones. In case something happens to one of the ears, like I lose it, misplace it, break it even, just in case, as backup, I carry the actual like Apple earphones with me as well. And I always make sure I have earphones with me wherever I go because I take the train to work and I live quite far away from my office. So I want to make sure that I have something to listen to, whether it's music or podcasts. Some of my favorite podcasts are, I really like Katie Bellotti's podcast. I also like Stupid Wise Girl. I also like Remy and Alicia's podcast, Pretty Basic. Oh, also, a newer podcast that I really enjoy listening to is Amanda and Carly Bible's podcast. I just love those girls and I listen to every single episode. And the next thing that I have is this inkan, which is like a Japanese stamp with your name on it, and you use this instead of signatures to sign legal documents or any kind of like official paperwork. You never know when you're going to need to sign something, so I just have this. And also I've got a pen. This is really important because in case I need to write down something, make a memo or just whatever, and so I just have this in a bag. The next thing is this card, and it's actually a pass to get into my office building. So without this, I can't enter into my office. And in the smaller bag that this tote comes in, the only thing that I have in here is this case. And this case actually holds my train pass that I use every time that I leave the house. The very last thing in my work bag is a smaller makeup bag, and this is just like a pink makeup bag from Estee Lauder. It comes in like two different compartments. It's like this bigger one here in the middle and then a smaller one on the side. So this is everything that's inside. Okay, so the first thing that I have is this small eyeshadow kit from also Estee Lauder. So here is what it looks like. So it comes with 4 eyeshadow shades and a chip, which I've used. I'm just gonna take this out in case it falls. So the reason why I decided to have this eyeshadow is because I think it's so easy to use all of these colors, not only as eyeshadow, but also as like highlighter, like this shade. It's like this shimmery like beige color. I can use this on my brow bones or on my cheekbones as highlight, and also in the inner corners of my eyes. And this is also another like a shimmery light pink shade, and this is a non-shimmery taupe or like a beige color. And the last is also a non-shimmer deeper brown color, and I can use this as eyeshadow, and I can also use this as contour. Overall, I think it's quite good for what it is. It's 4 shades, but I think you can play around and do a lot with it. These 2 are shimmery and these 2 are matte. And again, it's really small and compact, so it doesn't weigh a lot, and it just helps me transition from like a daytime look with these colors to an evening look, especially with this deeper brown shade. If I need to go somewhere after work, I can just use this brown shade and I can easily transition from a daytime to a nighttime look. And next I've got this It Cosmetics Compact, and it's just a powder foundation. As you can see, it's quite used. It's very well loved, and I'm in the shade Tan, and I carry this tiny little Bare Minerals brush with me, so I can use this for the powder foundation for this It Cosmetics powder, or I can also use it for this eyeshadow quad, especially like for this brown shade. If I want to use this brown shade as contour, then I can just go in with this brush and touch up my contour if I need to. Next, for some reason, I have 2 of these mini mascaras in my makeup bag. This one is by Buxom, and the other mascara is, the name's rubbed off, but I'm pretty sure this one is from Clinique and it's almost out. So I think why I have 2 is because I thought maybe in case this runs out, I still have this other Buxom one. Here's the wand for the Buxom mascara. And I really like this wand. It separates the lashes very nicely and makes them really long. And because the wand is really tiny, I can really get into my inner corner lashes, like the really tiny ones as well. And here is the wand for the Clinique mascara. I also really like this mascara, but it's running out and I need to throw it out soon. So yeah, those are the 2 mascaras that I have in my makeup bag. Next, I've got this Nivea moisturizer and sunscreen. I like how you can use it as both, because in case I don't have any sunscreen, I need to leave my office and go to a meeting, I can just use this as sunscreen. Or if I'm having some kind of like skin irritation or issue, I can use it as a moisturizer if my skin's feeling dry. This is really good for all skin types, so no matter what kind of skin you have, you can use this and it's going to be very gentle on the skin, and it's just easy to carry with you. And next I have spare contact lenses. Yes, I wear contact lenses, but in case the ones that I'm wearing falls out, or if I just in an emergency need extra contact lenses, I always make sure to carry some with me. And I have 2 different types here because on my right eye I have astigmatism, so I need the special one. So yeah, I always carry contact lenses with me. And to go with the contact lenses, of course I carry the case with it as well. well. And another essential for me is definitely hair tie. I always try to have at least one, if not a few hair ties with me. It's really annoying when your hair gets in the way and it just gets in your face and you can't really see and focus. So when I really need to concentrate, I'll just pull my hair back into a ponytail or a bun, and it just gets my hair out of the way. Also, if my friend needs a hair tie, then I have a hair tie to lend them. So yeah, I always have these. Next, this is something that I have in here and I don't know why. It's a really old concealer, but it's not my shade at all. It's actually quite darker than my actual skin tone, and it's a bit orangey as well. So I don't really know why I carry this with me, but I think I can just use this as like a cream contour if I need it. Actually, this makeup bag that I have, it's from my previous work bag that I was using before, and I just switched it out into this new tote bag that I got. So everything that you're seeing in here is what I was using before when I used to go to the office more frequently. So I've just had this for a long time. Again, not sure why, because it doesn't match me, but it's just in there. Next is another really old product, but this one's actually quite good. It's this tiny little highlighter stick from Benefit, and it just opens up like this, and it's a stick, and I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. So it's just your average shimmery color, and I like what I carry my makeup bag to be very neutral, because I can just use it for many different things. Like even for this, I can use it as highlight for my brow bones, or my actual highlight on my cheekbones, or wherever else I need to highlight. If it was like a colored highlight, like a pink highlight or like something very specific, it might only go with certain looks. So everything that I have in here is quite neutral, so that I can use it in pretty much most circumstances, or if I need to touch up my makeup with any kind of outfit that I have on that day. I don't really use this too often, but I still have it with me because it's the only kind of blush that I have that is compact like this, and it comes with two sides. One is the blush and the other side is the brush that you can use to blend out. So this is the brush side, and the other side is the blush. So the reason why I don't use this too often is because this shade of pink is not my favorite, but it does go with most looks. It looks quite bright on camera, but once you blend it out, it's not too bad. Like, it's quite like a neutral pink color. So I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. So this is just what it looks like from one swatch, and it looks really bright, but what you do is you use the brush on the other side, and then you just blend it out. And then once you blend it out, it's like a nice wearable pink that's not too bright or loud. Yeah, so here you go. I don't know if the camera's picking it up too well, but it's a much more wearable pink, not like that super loud pink that it looked like when I first watched it. The last item that I have in this larger compartment of this makeup bag is this solid perfume. So this is by the brand Koto Labs, and I actually got this solid perfume in a previous Roxy box, and I didn't know what to do with it because I mostly wear liquid perfumes, but I really like the scent of it, and it's quite small and not that heavy, so I thought I would just put it in my makeup bag and use it when I'm at work, when I need to, like when I want to freshen up, or if I'm just feeling a bit tired or sleepy or something, I just want to wake myself up, then I can put on a little bit of this. So here is what the inside looks like. It's just like a cream consistency. It's a very nice, fresh floral scent. I don't like sweeter scents like vanilla or like candy sort of scented perfumes or cosmetics or anything sweet scented. So everything that I use, if it is scented, then most likely it's going to be a floral or like a very fresh type of scent. And I think it's very nice for work. So that's everything in this main compartment of the makeup bag. And in this smaller compartment, Yeah, I only have these individually wrapped Q-tips, and I think this is really handy because if I need to touch up my eye makeup, or if I really need to get into the inner corners and, you know, fix and touch up something, this is really helpful for that. But other than that, I don't have anything else in here. So that is everything that is inside my makeup bag, and that is also inside my work bag. So that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.